Let me talk to these white look-alike Triple G #1 pound for pound myth, Roman Gonzalez, once again. It is scientifically proven that you will more than likely choose somebody that can be on your team that looks somewhat like you. It's like if you were sitting at a table and you were flipped over 6 cards of faces of people, more than likely you're going to choose the person that resembles you or closely resembles you. This is the same thing that goes on with these diehard fans of Triple G. Triple G is a white dude, knocks people out for a living, undefeated, looks like a lot of his fans. You gotta realize the top 5 fighters, top 6 fighters, best boxers of all time are black. So when there is a white fighter that comes along that shows like he got something, motherfuckers is drawn to that. It's just like Jeremy Lin in the NBA. When the NBA was going fucking berserk about Jeremy Lin. Nobody know where the fuck he is right now. Nobody gives a shit. But it was a fact that it was something out of the ordinary of not your average LeBron James, Michael Jordan story. So, let me reiterate why we are here in the first place. You can have your favorite fighter, that's fine. My favorite fighter is retired, gonna come back and beat the shit out of McGregor, but that's another story. Let me reiterate why we are here. We are here to see the best fight the best. Triple G die-hard fans, you want to see the best fight the best. That's it. And if Triple G is the best, we want him to fight the best. People say Canelo's running. People say Triple G's running. Are they the best? We just want to see the best versus the best. If I say Eubank Jr. versus Triple G, and you have a problem with it. If I say Lara versus Triple G, and you have a problem with it. If I say Ward versus Triple G, and you have a problem with it, obviously, you don't want to see the best fight the best. No, to be honest with you, I really deep down believe, like I see it. I see Eubank Jr. beating the hell out of Triple G. But I have to be practical and logical. There's no way that's going to happen after Billy Ho Saunders did what he did to Eubank Jr. Triple G will beat Eubank Jr., but I still want to see it. Why? Because right now, Eubank Jr. is being ranked as one of the best. Remember why we're here. Roman Gonzalez, you were never the best. Ever. It's funny how a lot of motherfuckers don't know shit. You can't pronounce any of this motherfucker's fights. You go up 2 divisions, you feel like you going up 10 divisions. Or excuse me, you go up 4 divisions, you go up 2 pounds. You feel like you're going up 7 divisions. Excuse me, 7 pounds. Hold on, let me pass this school. So, I just want to see the best fight the best. You know, the illest thing about me is I could call it right down the middle. I I have no love for these fighters the way I see you motherfuckers have it. I have a love and a deep, deep, true, impregnable love for boxing, for the sport in general. I love, madly in love with boxing, not the fighters. Okay? I'm in love with the jab. In love with the overhand right. In love with the pull counter. In love with just foot movement. I love boxing. Let me tell you what I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about Danny Jacobs' story. I don't care about it. You know? I don't care how many holes Mayweather has at his crib. I don't care how many knockouts in a row Triple G has. That's not boxing. I only care about the boxing. Pure boxing. If the knockout comes, it comes. Okay? Triple G does not have the best knockout ratio of all time. With that being said, I had Triple G defeating Danny Jacobs last night. I was at the fight. I remember it like it was yesterday, because it was yesterday. I had it tied going into the 12th round. I even got my scorecard. Yo, go to the Play Store and just type in scorecard. This old lady pops up. Download that shit. It's the easiest shit in the world to use. Pull it out when you're watching fights, yo. I had a tie going into the final round. And I said, whoever wins this round will win this motherfucking fight, in my opinion. In my opinion, that final round, I had Triple G winning. Everybody has that round controversial. I have Triple G winning that round. I saw at the fight, I don't give a fuck where you sitting, and I don't care about how much you had Jacobs. This will be such a beautiful story in the end. Don't care about that shit. Don't care how much money these fighters are making. You're missing the point here. Going into the final round, Jacobs, and I would not even say the final round, but the whole fight going into the final round, Jacobs was getting taunted. Jacobs was getting walked down majority of the fight. 90% of that fight, Jacobs was getting walked down. I don't know what fight everybody's watching. Let me tell you the truth from an unbiased perspective. It looked like Jacobs was on the ropes a lot. He got out of a couple of them he got mollywopped. It felt like Jacobs, every time Triple G got closer on Jacobs and was really putting his combinations together, Triple G had mad combinations last night, and he started putting them together, Jacobs would get frustrated, as if, you know how somebody will bear hug you, and it's fun in games at first until you really start like feeling it, and then it starts hurting you, and then you just get the fuck off me. That's what I saw from Jacobs. Look, losing my voice just talking about the fight now, because the last night, that's what I saw from Jacobs. I saw Triple G really putting a tattooing on Jacobs on the ropes, and Jacobs gets so frustrated he would like explode to get Triple G off of him. And everybody around me was like, yo, why can't he follow up with that? You know what I mean? You did that, Jacobs, but keep going. There wasn't a time in the fight where you could literally say, and tell me what round, I'll wait, but you could literally say Jacobs was walking down Triple G. That never happened in that fight. Not last night, not the fight I was watching. That did not happen. Jacobs never walked down Triple G. Whose head was snapping back when jabs were getting in the most? It was Jacobs. People around me were like, Jacobs has to do more to win this fight. I had a whole row behind me. I don't know if, you probably listened to it. I had mad people behind me saying, come on, Jacobs, come on, just a little bit more. He got to let his hands go. He got to do more. He got to let his hands go. Jacobs lost that fight, in my opinion, just like they gave it to Carl Froch. When Andre Dirrell lost, just like they gave it to Carl Froch, Jacobs did not take the belt away from Golovkin. You did not do enough, player. No offense, but you failed. Golovkin, move on to the next fighter. Thank you for finally fighting somebody. Shout outs to Golovkin for finally taking on a challenge worthy enough. And you succeeded. This is all we want. All we want is the best to fight the best. And your man succeeded, you Golovkin nut huggers. So with that being said, I'm just glad the Chocolatito bullshit is over. I'm so glad that shit's over. I'm glad that I don't think Triple G got exposed. And I don't, like I said, I got Eubank Jr. probably losing but giving hell to Triple G. I got Lara and Jermell Charlo beating Triple G. Now call it whatever you want. Coming from an unbiased motherfucker. So no, this ain't somebody who is picking Triple G or backing up all on Triple G as if Triple G won this fight clearly. Nah, it went down to the final round and Triple G pulled it out. And with that being said, I still got Jermell taking over the 160-pound division and beating everybody in there. Shout outs to Ashy Knuckles. You know what the fuck we talking about. Wait till he get back here, man. Yep. And don't be ducking and dodging for the next 10 fights either, Triple G, about fighting another top caliber fighter. And that's all I got on it, man, and I'm out this bitch. Oh, give Roman his rematch. He deserves his rematch. But he does not deserve the number 1 pound-for-pound title in the world. We all know this. Triple G, I need another top-tier quality competition. And I can give you even more credit than what you deserved last night. You deserved a lot of credit in my book. You showed me that you're a lot stronger than what I thought you were. You're super strong. Triple G is strong as shit, though. And it's very underrated. So with that being said, D-Block, I'm out this bitch. Triple G beat Danny Jacobs. I don't want to see a rematch. I don't think Danny was letting his hands go enough, and I saw Danny's head popping back most of the fight. I also saw Triple G walking Danny down most of the fight and frustrating Danny until he started going crazy and yelling at Triple G as if you were throwing punches. Call it for what it is, man. If you want to see the best fight, the best. If you just want your guy to win, I can understand why you would call it the way that you call it. And I'm out this bitch.